Okay, so you look at this and you're thinking, what the fuck is actually happening? So I'm here to tell you what I think is happening and why there's literally no reason to panic, okay? If you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe. I've been in crypto since 2016. I've been trading since 2018. I help you navigate the market with these short videos. And if I'm not here, then I'm over at my X account or on Telegram. Now, I try to drop out a short video here every day, but because there are a lot of things happening and I'm also traveling and doing a bunch of other stuff, I can't just jump in here. So I want you to join the free Telegram. It's completely free. The reason why I do it is because I can update you. I dropped like 7 updates yesterday, and I know that a lot of people just comment, where are you, and comment here on YouTube, and I'm here. I'm dropping the updates, but I can't record these videos every single time. Okay, but let's get into it. So here's what I'm thinking. A lot of people are panicking and calling for the bull market end. Even traders that I actually admire and appreciate, they're saying that if you look at Bitcoin, if Bitcoin goes and closes below the 110,000, which actually did happen on, I think what they mean is on the daily, I guess, which didn't happen, but if it closes below this line, then it's the end of the bull market and all that bullshit. Cut all that crap out, okay? I want you to look at the total market cap, because that's what matters. This is all the money in the world, in crypto, okay? So if you look at, you have to look at a lower time frame structure. On the lower time frame structure, if you've been watching the shows, you know I've been telling you here to buy generational bottom. I do believe it's still a generational buying opportunity. It was here, but I do believe it's still a generational buying opportunity. Why? Because if you look at the daily structure, let me look at the daily structure first. This is nothing else but a beautiful market structure. You have a low down here somewhere, you have a high, you have a retrace, then you have a high, then you have a retrace, then you have a high, then you have a retrace. This is how markets work. This is just the normal way how the markets react. So the pullback into a daily order block, a daily higher time frame demand zone, which is this right here, is completely normal. It's completely normal. It was the exact same thing when people called for the end of the bull market here. What was it? Just a retrace and then a continuation. The same thing here. People called for the end of the bull here. Just a retrace and a continuation. This is exactly what's happening now. It's a retrace and the continuation. Exactly what's happening. So how do you confirm a reversal? And a lot of people were telling me, oh, you told me to buy. I did buy everything. I'm going to show you my trades. But the reason why I told you to buy is because the way to confirm a reversal on a lower time frame is you have to look at the daily. The daily came back to the major demand zone down here. Great. So you have to look for a reversal sign. And this was the reversal sign. A higher high on the 4-hour chart and the hourly chart. This is a very strong reversal area, very strong reversal signal. Okay, so there is a confirmation that we're going to continue the uptrend. Now, there was a lot of news and this and that and people selling on Hyperliquid and all that stuff that spoofed the market, and the market started to sell off. And we seem to be closing below the 4-hour, but this is the key here, okay? Unless we close below the 4-hour chart, have an impulsive close. This is not a close, although yeah, it looks like a close, and I do think unfortunately it is. You have to consider this as a close. This is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like an impulsive close, like a proper candle, 4-hour candle close below this 3.73 trillion mark. If you see that, that's a confirmation that we're going to pull back lower down here into the daily OB, okay? But until you see that, this is nothing else, just a retrace on this 4-hour higher high. It's a retrace. We can consolidate here until we have an impulsive break below the 3.73 trillion mark. This is still just a retrace to this order block. The last time I told you this, the last time when I told you that this was going to happen was here. Literally here, and we longed here. And I said, look, I know it seems like that we are breaking this trend, but this is just a retrace. This is exactly what's happening now. This is just a retrace. Same thing that's happening here, okay? So far, just a retrace. That's out of the way. What happens if we break? And this is what people get wrong and comment on my X and whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, so if we break below the 4-hour low, this is the end of the bull. No, why not? Because you look at the daily chart and you go like, this is not a bearish chart. This is not a bearish chart. This is just a retrace. This was a liquidity inducement trap coming probably from Jackson Hole and Powell's speech and the potential cut that is going to happen, which is going to happen. And then someone sold into this. Market makers, I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. I have no idea who sold into it, but someone wanted the price to suppress. And that's fine because we're still in the daily OB, order block, demand zone. Now, when is the bull market over? I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this previous bull market here. I want you to look at, this was 2024. I want you to look at this here. This is 2021 November, right? When everything ended. It's a very, very, very clear invalidation here, okay? So you can look at the daily, you can look at the hourly, you can look at the 4 hour, but this here is a strong demand zone right here. You have very big accumulation here. You see it. You just see that there is a lot of red candles, a lot of green candles. Once you had a break below here, you had an impulsive break, not like a little bit of a break, an impulsive break below here, and you had a retest to exactly that order block that caused the dump. That was the top. Very similar pattern is going to play out this time. Okay? So what does that mean? It means if we break below the daily chart here, like this, that is the end of the bull market. I genuinely believe that is the end of the bull market. We will get a retrace, and this is where I will sell every crypto that I own. Everything. Okay? And I'm probably going to short the market. But for now, there's nothing to worry about. I posted in the Telegram as well, and I also had a full post about it. Please go and check this out on X, because this I detailed exactly what I just said, but in a short form. There's going to be a link in the description. But we will come back lower here if we break below, and that's fine. Nothing happens. You add to your positions because you are at the best spot to do so. The worst case scenario is that we close below here, which is like 5% lower, and then that's the end of the bull. And then it was still worth adding because the probabilities are with you. There's going to be rate cuts in September. Market structure is beautiful. You have a beautiful retrace. Now you have a liquidity inducement trap above a demand zone. It's such a strong buying signal. You can't ignore this. So you have to buy here. Like, it doesn't make any sense not to buy. And so this is all I'm thinking. The close below is 3.56. If we have a daily close below there, then we are screwed, and that's basically it. Now, I have my positions open. So I do have all the positions I told you that I'm opening and adding to my positions. So I guided you through this. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, do that. Subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notifications on, and come back every single day when I post a video like this, and also join the Telegram, link in the description. But if you look at this, although my positions are in minus, we are massively up. Like, if you look at this is why I told you that I'm selling on these bounces, because you look here, I have $2,290 realized profit on this trade. Why is this not loading here? So you look at this here, for example, I have $2,290 realized profit on my Sui long, and even though it's down 238%, I'm genuinely up $1,900% on $1,900 in this trade. And also you look at Solana, it's still in profit, ETH is still in profit. But you get Ton, I'm done $1,300, but I took 4,700 profit, and I guided you through this. I told you in the Telegram exactly step by step what I'm doing. I guided you through all this. So if you have followed, even though the market is down, we're up massively on the positions. And yes, the account is down a little bit, but that's fine because we are accumulating and we know exactly what's happening. So anyway, I'm keep adding to the positions. I still have $1,400 left, so I'm gonna wait a little bit with that. The market will bounce, and once we have a higher high on the hourly, which is going to be, if I go back here, on the hourly or the 4 hour, which is going to be probably the same this time. No, so the hourly high would be enough here. It's a very strong liquidation level. If we close above the 3.85 trillion, that's a strong indication for me that I have to go all in. So I'm going to deploy. This is going to go back up about 4,000 or 5,000, which is probably about 20% of the account, and I'm going to go all in on here. And I'm going to leverage up. I'm going to make a video when that happens. So that's it. And about the bots. So my bots, some of the bots, this is one of the bots that I built up on World Liberty-Fi. I'm aware that it's down, and I'm fine with it because I'm building this for a long run. So I think World Liberty-Fi goes at 2-3x from here easy. So I'm just building that up and accumulating. But all the other positions are actually not that down. So if you look at it overall, we're absolutely massive profit, 20-something% profit last month with the bots. But even on the short term, XRP is still up. Sui is down just 1%. Solana that I opened is up 25% on the 7x long. Ethereum up. Pengu is still down. I think it's lagging, but it had a massive run, so I'm still expecting them to perform well. Sui is down 12%, the long term down. AVAX, Ethena, ETH, Hype, Bitcoin is down a bit, and Ton long is all up. So the reason why I love these bots is because although I'm waiting for the opportunity to do this to manual trades and to enter back, the bots just work for themselves. So if you want that, there is a link in the description to all my long-term bots. This is literally, you can't get a better time than this. And I know I've been saying this, but literally you can't get a better time than this to get into the long-term bots. Like, there is literally no better time than this at the bottom of the daily demand zone, and you are going to regret not doing this. So there's a link in the description. You can get a $1,000 sign-up bonus if you can get verified. This link here will help you. You can just click here, need help. Go and check it out. It's also in the pinned comments if you can find it in the description. And go and check these out. And I'm gonna put out a video up here that you can just watch and learn how you can make your own bots as well. Guys, I appreciate you. I'll come back, subscribe to the channel, smash the like, smash the share, check out this post on X down below the link, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.